Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached our final stop of the year. Our last pay-per-view for 2020, and thank friggin' God. Man, I'm gonna be honest, this has been just a brutally exhausting year between all the shit that's happened and everything in real life, just outside of wrestling and in the wrestling world in general. But we're doing our best to survive here. And all we have is one last pay-per-view. That's TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. This will actually be the first pay-per-view with the Thunderdome emanating this time from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. I mean, the Royal Rumble's next month, to be fair, so... And they always want to have that baseball stadium-like feel, so it probably would make sense. To be honest, from what I've seen, the current setup of it reminds me of WrestleMania 19 a whole lot. That was a great setup there, basically. Sadly, we don't quite have the crowds running, but we know things are still a little iffy, even though AEW still got them going, but I digress. And besides, we need some split of the madness, because there's only so many times you can go to the same wrestling show week, but yeah. Alright, you get it here. TLC 2020. I'm CoffeeLover239, and with me, as always, is Heathy, our resident, or shall I say, blah, hold on, let me get the tagline. Orange Cassidy's personal hype man, Heathy.
Hey guys, and speaking of, I hope you all are indulging in some TLC this year. And by TLC, I mean some tummy love and care. Hope you're doing well.
Good one. And of course, with us, like always, is our resident John Moxley stan, Steven.
Oh, what's up, people? Have a great Friday. I hope everyone's having a great Friday.
Friday the 18th, actually, and we're all doing good. Sadly, Maniac is not able to join us this week. He kind of messaged me, and mentioned that he had a bit of a full workload, basically. Because college, big deal for him right now, still keeping his grades and work in check. And it seems like his semester is still going, and it probably won't wrap up until the end of this week. Whereas me, well, my semester literally wrapped up like 1 week from yesterday, and before you ask, everything was a dead set knockout, all A's and B's. Only 3 semesters left before I graduate, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be great when I do. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started without further ado. Our first match on the card is Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Championship. Hold on. Excuse me. Alright, now, at Survivor Series, Team Raw, consisting of AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, woohoo! Woo! Sorry, I just need to get that out of my system, because I don't think Braun has a match on the card, and that's probably the only time I'm going to get to do that. And Matt Riddle defeated Team SmackDown in the men's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match without any member of their team being eliminated. The following night on Raw, WWE official Adam Pearce said that one of Team Raw's members would get a WWE Championship match against Drew McIntyre at TLC and allow each to state their case. Last was Strowman Express, who became enraged over Pearce's uses of the phrase last but not least, and attacked Pearce. Strowman was then suspended indefinitely. In reality, basically, Strowman was dealing with an injury, and this is their crappy way of writing him off instead of just, not booking him when not needed. But I digress. Anyways, former WWE Champion Randy Orton, who wanted a rematch after losing the title to McIntyre on Raw the previous week, and United States Champion Bobby Lashley, who was the only Raw champion to win their champion versus champion match at Survivor Series, each individually confronted Pearce backstage and also stated their cases. Pearce scheduled 3 singles matches for that night, with the winners of each facing off in a triple threat match the following week to determine the number 1 contender. Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, and AJ Styles advanced to the triple threat match by defeating Sheamus, Bobby Lashley, and Randy Orton respectively. Styles subsequently won the triple threat match to face McIntyre for the WWE Championship at TLC in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. I should also mention, I believe this is the first match to have AJ with his bodyguard Omos in his corner. Yeah, with a little muscle. things might look a little intimidating for McIntyre, but you never know, really. Honestly, McIntyre versus AJ Styles seems to be a pretty promising match itself, and even though the build-up was more simple, just starting from each of the members possibly getting a shot from Team Raw, I do have to say, both I think definitely can work well off each other, and I do think this should be a pretty interesting match. And then you throw tables, ladders, and chairs into the mix, we've got a recipe for a pretty standout match.
Don't forget, who might help AJ win, because someone might cash in. Just saying.
Don't, please. Okay, can we just get the thought of Miz cashing in actually successfully fucking mattering out of our brains, please? It's probably not going to happen, him successfully. He's going to fail harder than Otis, and then what's even the point of giving it then to friggin' taking it off Otis then if the end result's going to be the same? No one's cashing in on anyone at this point. Sorry, Mox. It's just... Steven, I mean... Oh, it's just I've been getting a little peeved with that. Who do you think's going to win?
Yeah, it's a good match. I mean, to have McIntyre and Styles go one-on-one against each other, you know, that's the type of match that really should be main evented. If you were to go back to Survivor Series and to say, hey, if McIntyre wins or loses or whatever, who's his next opponent? You know, you'd be hard pressed to find anyone who wouldn't say AJ Styles. Sure, you'd have the people going for Radio War or Keith Lee, but yeah, AJ Styles is the person to go for here. As who I think is going to win, I'll be basing these predictions on the future, more specifically going into WrestleMania season. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You want to predict these TLC matches, like, because you know TLC's traditionally done in December time. You want to base it off of who's heading to Mania season with the titles. You know what seems most likely. And while I'd love AJ to be the champion come Mania season, and while I'd love for AJ to go against Edge or for AJ to go against the Fiend Bray Wyatt, I feel like McIntyre still has a lot of upside on his part, and why would you have Orton lose the title to McIntyre if McIntyre wasn't going to do something with the title? There'd be no point in making Orton a transitional champion for McIntyre, who would become a transitional champion anyway. So I feel like they've got something planned for McIntyre at Mania. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's going to be something to do with the Fiend, because they can't hold its momentum right now. But yeah, so I mean, Owens is a factor, and probably there'll be some sort of screwy finish, and maybe we'll get Styles McIntyre 2 at the Rumble, because you know you need a big title match at the Rumble. But apart from that, my pick for this match will be Drew McIntyre. He's going to retain.
Interesting. Steven, who do you think's going to win?
Not gonna lie, I felt like we should have got Braun Strowman at TLC, and then we got AJ at the Rumble. I felt like that would have been a totally difference right there.
But Strowman is injured, so
yes, Yes, I know. The original plan was supposed to be Braun Strowman, excuse me. But now, if Maniac was here, I know he would want AJ to win, just to put that out. Since because AJ had a good WWE champion run. That was the best. Actually, Daniel Bryan had a good. AJ and Daniel were the last best WWE championship runs. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kofi. Definitely not Brock. And Drew. Look, I love Drew. I'm glad he won it. But besides that, he had a good WWE champion run. Sorry. So, I want AJ to win, but I think Drew's gonna win. I want AJ to win. But Drew's gonna win. I'm sorry, Drew's gonna win.
I mean, that probably makes sense, to be fair, when you look at it. I mean, you wouldn't just put the freaking title on Drew only to throw it to AJ. I think, if anything, AJ had quite a long run with the WWE Championship. If anything, maybe a little too long for its own good. But, what are you going to do about it, really? At least it ended on one hell of a note with, Daniel Bryan and everything and all. Man, that was something. Anyways,
I love Daniel Bryan. That was a good gift. That was a good storyline, especially at that chamber. I mean, you went to that chamber for quite a while.
2019, yeah, Kofi Mania, yeah. But going back to this match, I have to agree with you guys. McIntyre is more than likely going to win. You're not going to put it on him so what even doesn't feel like almost a month ago, only to just take it off of him like that. I don't think really AJ has much else to gain with the WWE Championship. Yeah, Omos is a factor, and there might be some shenanigans, but I don't think they're going to play too much of a factor into this match. Ultimately,
Is AJ Grand Slam or no? Is AJ Grand Slam?
I'm not sure.
One day to call
He
it.
is
He is?
WWE champ. He's a WWE champ. He is a United States champion. I do not think he's a tag team champ. That's why he has to get Grand
Yeah,
Slam.
he hasn't won the tag team championship. I don't think he's won either the Universal Championship or the Intercontinental Championship
No, he won
either.
He won the Intercontinental. Remember?
What, he did?
After Sami Zayn was injured.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think I remember now. Yeah, but not the Universal Championship or any of the tag belts. But yeah, I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre on this one to retain. Going into our next match, it's the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match. Technically speaking, with the name Inferno, this will be the first Inferno match since Armageddon 2006, in which Kane faced off against MVP. There was some ring or fire around the ring years ago. I can't exactly remember the circumstances, but it was not a full-blown Inferno match like what we're getting now. So after winning the WWE Championship pointlessly from Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell on October 25th, Randy Orton appeared on Alexa Bliss's talk show A Moment of Bliss on the following night's Raw. Several weeks beforehand, Bliss aligned herself with the Fiend Bray Wyatt. During the segment, Bliss referenced Orton's past rivalry with Wyatt at WrestleMania 33 in 2017, which ended badly for Bray, and probably most of all of us watching, but I digress. McIntyre then came out and attacked Orton until the lights went out. When they returned, Wyatt's alter ego, The Fiend, was standing behind Orton on the entrance ramp while McIntyre stood in the ring. McIntyre continued to brawl with Orton while The Fiend departed. Wyatt would continue to threaten to attack Orton over the next few weeks. Orton also lost the WWE Championship to McIntyre on the November 16th episode of Raw. Excuse me. Anyways, the following week, The Fiend caused Orton to lose an opportunity to regain the title. Orton then appeared once again on A Moment of Bliss, claiming to know The Fiend's weakness as Bliss herself, when apparently he didn't have it. Hey, Randy, why don't you just ask Bill fucking Goldberg? He's clearly knows the goddamn weakness. You... Sorry, I just... Okay. Orton was subsequently scheduled to face The Fiend at TLC. Before the event, however, Orton challenged Wyatt's cheery Firefly Funhouse persona to a match on the December 7th episode of Raw, which was a bad idea as it ended in a no contest after the lights went out and The Fiend appeared to choked out Orton with the mandible claw. You know, it would have been nice to save this match for a bigger pay-per-view and not a slower level pay-per-view like this, but who's even keeping track anymore? And just to see the Inferno match come back in some shape or form is actually very nice. The story is there between the two, quite frankly, but I feel like maybe a little bit of shine has been lost off Bray Wyatt after the whole fucking Goldberg fiasco, and apparently they're gonna do it all over again, but with Roman instead of Bray, and just, I don't want to look too deep into it. I'm sure this will be a fine match itself, but we'll just have to see. Heathy, who do you think's gonna win?
Well, two of them both have history, and I can confirm that the last time we had an Inferno match, or as WWE like to put it, a Ring of Fire match, was in 2013, and the two competitors inside that match were Kane and, yep, you guessed it, Bray Wyatt. So he has a bit of history in this match.
Wow.
It was at SummerSlam 2013 when the whole Wyatt... It was his debut, actually, Bray Wyatt's debut.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a bit of a history behind that. As to what this match will entail, you know what? I would go for just a normal Inferno match, but I feel like WWE had this thing of just going through the motions with the whole cinematic experience. So I imagine it to be a Firefly Funhouse match, but the Funhouse is on fire somehow. I can see that happening. You know, it's WWE. Like, let's speculate. As to who I think's going to win, I'm not really too certain as to what the Mania build is for Wyatt and Orton. I assume Wyatt, the Fiend's going to be in some sort of big match. I assume Orton's going to be going up against Edge. I don't think Orton needs to win right now. Honestly, Orton's been built pretty good so far. He's been a champion this year. He's had some pretty good wins. He looks like a sadistic son of a bitch, and that's what you need from Orton. But yeah, I don't think he needs a win. I feel like he's had a good enough year, and honestly, I feel like we need to rebuild Wyatt because he's not been in the best of shape recently, and to have him, return from that god awful thing with Reigns and Strowman in August.
Only to just 1 week later, just lose it right back to Roman, man.
Yeah, that Raw reset was absolutely needed. And you know how you kick it off right? You have him beat Orton in the match that Wyatt created. So for that reason, I'm going to have Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, to beat Orton in this match. Wyatt to win.
Good points. Steven, who do you think's going to win?
You know what? I agree with with Randy Orton. You know, he had a great year. He beat Edge. He beat Drew. Well, you get the point. But the one who's going to win, say it with me, folks. Burn it down. Burn it down.
What in the flying fuck are you?
The Fiend. What did you thought I was going to say?
You said burn it down. That's Seth Rollins, you dope. And Seth Rollins is already carrying to the freaking child, by the way, that he and Becky Lynch have finally brought into this world, which congrats to them on that, by the way. But you say that...
It's Hell in a Cell all over again.
Oh, stop. No. Let's not mention that ever again. You know, I'm going to say this right now, and this is probably going to irk some people, but I would argue that the freaking finish that happened at Super Laydown earlier this year with Wyatt and Goldberg was more damaging to Wyatt than freaking Rollins and friggin' Wyatt at Hell in a Cell last year.
Don't mention that.
Oh, there he goes again, folks. Sorry, he has PTSD from that. I can relate to him on that personally. But yeah, but you know what I mean. I feel like just overall, Goldberg, beating Wyatt was more damaging to him, basically, than what happened. The finish at you-know-what was still, the first encounter between Rollins and Wyatt was bad, and there is no fighting that. Don't at me. That was a bad finish. But I feel like overall, that was more damaging here, what happened the second time with Goldberg in the mix. And I don't think I'll ever be able to get over that.
I think we're forgetting one important aspect. This one deciding factor that will, sway your favor. Do you want to know what that is?
What?
Okay, here's the thing. I have a big cock.
You motherfucker. Steven, did you say who was going to win?
Yes, the Fiend.
The Fiend, yeah. I'm going with the Fiend as well. If we keep going on, we're going to be here longer than we need to be. Even though I could keep doing this for longer. But, yeah, I'm going to go with the Fiend as well. I feel he needs this win more than Randy Orton right now. Way more than Randy Orton, given what I said earlier. Next on the table, see what I did there? Yeah, next on the table is Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and a mystery partner of her choosing for a tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship? Well, what the hell happened to Lana? Well, on the September 14th episode of Raw, after the team of Lana and Natalya Neidhart lost a tag team match, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler appeared, and Jax performed on Samoan drop on Lana through an announce table. Over the next 9 weeks, Jax repeatedly put Lana through an announce table. Also during this time, Natalya ceased teaming with Lana. Jeez. I don't even know if, Humberto... Hold on, folks. I need to pull a Rubio. Wait. I'm not done. Carrillo would do such a thing. I digress. On the October 12th episode, Lana won a battle royal by last eliminating Natalya to earn a Raw Women's Championship match against Asuka. The title match took place the following week, in which Lana unsurprisingly lost. Following the match, Jax put Lana through an announce table once more. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That was a little bit of a big one. On the October 26th episode, Lana won a fatal 4-way match to win a spot on the women's team for Team Raw Survivor Series, where, oh my god, get this, folks, what we predicted we thought would be bad, that would at least have been some adversity. Here, Lana emerged as the sole survivor after being ordered to not take part in the match by her teammates, which included Jax and Baszler. In other words, Lana literally won by standing there and looking pretty. You may now proceed to rage and then do a sad walk like in Arrested Development. Oh no, go on, just pause. We'll wait. I'll pull another Rubio while you do.
Yes.
Got it out of your system? Good.
Yeah.
All right,
we
now.
did.
Okay, now. Now? Let's continue. Wait a minute, I already read that bit. Oh, here it is. The following night on Raw, Lana was granted another Raw Women's Championship match against Asuka for some reason, but the match ended in a no contest after Jax and Baszler interfered. This resulted in an impromptu non-title tag team match where Lana and Asuka defeated Jax and Baszler. The following week, Lana and Asuka defeated the champions once more in another non-title match, because this is how WWE does their crap. Jax and Baszler was subsequently scheduled to defend the Women's Tag Team Championship against Lana and Asuka at TLC. However, after Lana defeated Jax on the December 14th episode of Raw, she was attacked by Jax and Baszler, resulting in her being removed from the championship match at TLC, requiring Asuka to find a new partner. And here's the main outlier in this match. Who is going to be Asuka's mystery partner? There's plenty of possibilities roaming around. You have to look at current people who's available on Raw right now. If we go and look up the personnel of who is available, excluding... Hey, come on, give me what I want. Don't make me have to
Batista.
say it. I was gonna say! Okay, but here we go. If we had to look at the personnel of who's currently available, basically, on the table, excluding the belts, who the hell do we even really have? Because Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans are already together, and there's really not many people left. I mean, with WWE constantly pairing odd couple after odd couple when it comes to regular tag teams, the men's tag teams, and women's tag teams, you have to wonder if these belts will really mean much. The big rumor going around is that Charlotte, any minute now, is ready to return from her elective surgery. And there may be credence to that. If you remember in storyline back in June, it was Nia Jax who injured Charlotte, so in a weird sort of way, it would make sense, but at the same time, it's like, why? I don't think anyone really is missing Charlotte, truth be told. And people who are, they don't realize we're going to be back in the same situation that we were in before, with her pretty much hogging all the spotlight and being the female Roman Reigns before Roman Reigns actually, when Roman was hard and awful for a while.
And just like how she won the NXT Women's Champion.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Shut up, you motherfucker. That is a goddamn line. You fucking know it. Good grief. But look at this. Who do you even choose? Alexa's occupied. And excluding everyone who's out on the injury reserve list, which is currently only Charlotte, we know Becky just had a baby recently. Who else is there really? Dana Brooke? Pff, no thanks. Let's see. And she's technically paired with Mandy Rose for some fucking reason. And again, we already mentioned Lacey Evans is paired. Lana's just... This might be a setup for Lana. I don't fucking know. Mickie James? We don't know where the hell she's been.
Kevin Sain's coming back. Woo!
What?
Harry Sane?
No. And your jacuzzi and barbed wire in hell is waiting for you, Steven. Let's see. Yeah, Mickie James, she's been MIA. Naomi, MIA, although I heard surgery. Who else? Nikki Cross, I don't know what the hell she's doing. We already mentioned Peyton Royce is occupied, like teaming with Lacey Evans for whatever reason. Oh my god, Mia Yim is still a part of Retribution. Spare me the agony, you fucking people. I feel like Charlotte's the only one, and that scares me, because it's going to lead up back, because you know, the moment she's back, man, some shit's going to go wire, and we're going to have Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins storyline all over again when they were tag team champions, and Seth Rollins was the Universal Champion. Yeah, how did that go last time, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I thought so. Heathy, who do you think's going to win?
First of all, I like to acknowledge, Jesus Christ, I'm so black. Next of all, who else will win this? Honestly, I don't know. Nia Jax got a fat ass. She has a big bunda. She got a fat pants.
Badasses! I had to do that.
Badasses.
Scott Steiner for the win,
Honestly,
ladies and gentlemen.
Honestly, if Nia Jax was living on the moon right now,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Hey,
she,
what the hell? I didn't play that clip. Moxley, where did you get that?
she'd be the fucking meme right now because Nia Jax is fat ass.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I mean, okay, so I don't think Nia Jax is gonna win because she's kind of gay, and also not Shayna Baszler. She's kind of awesome, so I don't think she's gonna win. Who I think is gonna win is Asuka and her mystery partner. First of all, I thought it was gonna be Charlotte Flair. Then I had to think, and I wondered whose semen would taste nice enough to be in this match. Who would have the biggest penis? Who would have the biggest penis?
Man.
Who would eat enough dick to be in this match? Like, who would be good at anal? Who would give the best blowjob? Who would do a 69 bite? Who could become a lesbian even though they're a male?
Orange Cassidy.
James Ellsworth. Oh, I'm gonna throw up in a second. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I'm so horny for him, but it's James Ellsworth.
Oh god! You see, this shit is more entertaining than the match itself. It's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Honestly, I want to itch my pubes and just whip them out and shove them in my mouth. Because I want to get that gorilla cunt. I want to get that. You can trademark this. You can trademark this. I want to get that gorilla cunt in that match right now. I'm not gonna.
We're gonna have to make some merch of this, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. Let me pull my pants down. Let me pull my pants down real quick. Okay. Listen. No. Everyone shut up. Shut up. That's my ass. Okay. That's my ass when James Ellsworth does a thing.
God! That Ellsworth?
Yeah, James Ellsworth. And listen here, motherfucker. I'm not even in microphone right now. I'm gonna throw up. Oh god, I don't feel good. I'm not gonna throw up. I'm just. Oh god, I don't feel good. Look, I'm here right now. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. For my prediction. Coffee, can you confirm being here this whole time?
Yeah? Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Of course you do. Oh, I'm gonna throw up everywhere. Oh. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for James Ellsworth. Okay, here we go.
Oh no!
Here's my thoughts on this match.
You fucking motherfucker! Oh my god, you little son of a... What have you done? Oh shit, literally. Oh god, I think I'm dumbfounded right now, ladies and gentlemen. I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing. I mean, what the hell else am I supposed to say to that? No, for real. Just pick one. I don't care who you pick.
Okay. Two parts to this pick. Number one, my pick right now is for Asuka and her mystery partner, which I think will be Charlotte Flair. And also, me and Coffee are in a homosexual relationship. So thank you.
You're wrong about that, Heathy. What is the matter with you?
I knew Coffee was gay.
No, I'm not gay. Shut up, man. Okay, I think you've gone too fucking far with this.
Gay. We're so gay.
We are not
We're so gay,
gay,
huh?
and you know it. Oh my god.
Coffee. We're so gay it hurts.
Aren't you asexual, man?
I know. It's just funny to mention it. It's just funny to mention gayness.
No, mentioning it by itself is not funny. What you say about it and how you actually say it is. Oh, forget it. Moxley, just tell me who you think's gonna win. I think this has gone way off the deep end.
Actually, it's not gonna be Kairi Sane. It's actually gonna be Enzo.
So no.
I'm joking. James Ellsworth.
Boy, if you don't.
Okay, but Shayna Baszler and them are gonna win.
I'm just gonna. I don't even care about this. I don't care about this fucking match, to be perfectly honest. Other than maybe the mystery partner. If it's Charlotte, it'll probably be Asuka and Charlotte.
Big penis. She's gonna like them all.
Stop! If it's not, it's probably gonna be Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. So take that for what you will, and we'll just see what happens. I'm not even sure.
Before you stop.
Yeah?
I want to say something to the crowd. Okay. Val Venus, more like Val Penis. Okay, you can stop now.
Shh. Alright, I think we're all calmed down after that. Okay, our next match is Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the Universal Championship. Ever since making his return to WWE and winning the Universal Championship at Payback, Roman Reigns began referring to himself as the Tribal Chief and the head of the table of the Anoa'i family. Reigns' cousin, Jey Uso, joined Reigns after Reigns defeated him at Hell in a Cell in what was a pretty heart-wrenching match. Differences then grew between Jey and Kevin Owens, who had both earned a spot on the men's team for SmackDown and Survivor Series. Team SmackDown ultimately lost. On the following SmackDown, Reigns lambasted Jey for the loss, stating that other members of Team SmackDown, did not respect Jey, and in turn, they did not respect Reigns or their family. This enraged Jey, and during that episode's main event match between himself and Owens, Jey got himself intentionally disqualified by attacking Owens with a steel chair. Owens retaliated and performed multiple stunners on Jey, and then called out Reigns. The following week, Owens challenged Reigns to a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the Universal Championship at TLC, which Reigns accepted. Now, we technically have seen Reigns, and I believe we did see Reigns and Kevin Owens before, a few years back at Rumble 2017. It was a no-holds-barred match. It was when Owens was Universal Championship, and he was teaming with Chris Jericho at that point in time, and Jericho, I believe, was suspended above a shark cage. There was this is when actually Kevin Owens busted out the stunner for the first time, at least here in a WWE stage, and that was kind of nice, and look at that. He's still using it to this day, folks. And also, I do believe Owens did take a nasty fall through a set of chairs, and that was actually a pretty good... Yeah, that was a good match looking back, man. But now the tables have turned, and this is probably the stage to even upstage that match, or even be better than it. Because now, Reigns is the heel, Owens is the face, and once again, we have tables, ladders, and chairs. You combine that with pretty much the best storyline in pretty much all of WWE right now. This could possibly be match of the night, folks. Possibly this could be match of the night. And, I wouldn't blame them if, I don't know if this would main event, though. I wouldn't be too mad if it did, though. Heaty, who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, I could see McIntyre and Styles main event over this. But then again, they do have a hard-on for Reigns, and they've been showing that they do want to push Reigns to the forefront recently more than ever because of this new persona of Reigns. Coffee, quick question.
Yeah?
What is Roman Reigns' nickname?
Tribal Chief currently.
Okay, well, you say Tribal Chief. I say Tribal Cock.
You are something else, man.
So basically, here's what I think. I think Roman Reigns is gonna win because he has the big. Oh god, he has the biggest. He has the biggest cock.
You're having trouble getting the words out. He's corpsing, folks. Send for the man.
I'm corpsing. I'm having trouble getting my words out because I've Roman Reigns' cock in my mouth. So I'm a gay boy.
Oh my god, you are something else.
We are all gay for Roman Reigns.
No!
Roman Reigns,
No!
No. Roman Reigns, more like Roman Games, because gay. Because I'm gay for Roman Reigns.
You are so...
Hey, Steven, quick question. Are you gay for Roman Reigns, yes or no?
No.
Okay, he said yes, so...
He said no, you go... Oh my god!
Steven is gay for Roman Reigns.
He is not gay for Roman Reigns!
He wants the cock in the penis.
Stop! No, he's not!
Cock in the penis. Shit's going
Stop!
Take the towels off.
Look what you've done!
It's time to get swifty in here.
What the fuck?
Pull your penis.
What the fuck? I thought we were over everything for the last match, but we're not! Son
I'm
of a
jerking off. I'm jerking off right now.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
My penis is erect.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're saying Roman, and I make
I'm about to
sense.
shit my pants. Oh god, I'm about to shit my pants.
Stop!
Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Oh god, I'm gonna go full-born goofy holler.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Oh,
my
God.
pants are brown.
What the? Excuse me. I need to go. I'm sorry. I need to go jump off a cliff now, or I need to go jump off something here, and I need an appropriate holler to do it with. All right, there it is. I'm sorry, folks. I will be right back. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. But for real though, who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, that's the vibe. But fuck that. Let's go. Me.
Just tell me who. Okay,
Roman Reigns.
Of course it's Roman Reigns. Steven, what about you?
Yeah, with his big black cock.
Stop it! It's Samoan, you fool! You're gonna break Steven, man!
I can't breathe.
Okay, no, Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
Roman Reigns is gonna... The big dog.
That's Tribal Chief to you, damn it!
Tribal cock.
Ah, stop it, you! Roman! I'm going with Roman to win.
Got the next match. I can't breathe. Oh, I shit myself.
Ah, stop! Okay, I think we need to take 5 for a minute here. So, give us a bit, and then we'll cover these last 2 matches. Alright, guys, our next match is Sasha Banks versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Ever since making his... Oh, wait, no, wrong match. Here it is. For several weeks, vignettes of a mystery woman claiming to be untouchable. So, you think you're untouchable. Word life. There we go. I just had to get that out of my system. We're shown on episodes of SmackDown. Following a 5-month hiatus for whatever reason, Carmella was revealed as the mystery woman on the October 2nd episode and reverted back to being a heel. Wasn't she heel previously? Oh, who the fuck knows? No one's keeping track of this heel and face nonsense. Anyways, she did not have any physical confrontations until the November 6th episode when she appeared and attacked SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks after Banks had successfully defended her title. Over the next 2 weeks, Carmella continued to attack some Banks, but Banks returned the favor on the November 27th episode, attacking Carmella during her backstage vignette. The following week, a title match between the two was scheduled for TLC. Before the event, the two had an impromptu championship match on the December 11th episode of SmackDown for some stupid fucking reason. Banks got disqualified after continuously attacking Carmella in the corner past the referee's 5 count. Although Carmella won, Banks retained titles, as titles do not change hands by disqualification unless stipulated. And also, I think someone got attacked with a little bit of the bubbly. Not Jericho's bubbly, but some bubbly. I'd like to assume Rufino Prosecco, but that's a waste of good Prosecco, damn it! I'll get some for my Christmas stream. Anyways, I really don't get why they repackaged Carmella like this as well. It really doesn't make too much sense, and I feel like it's just trying to play more to that Emelina or Eva Marie kind of character, which there's really not much of a need for it whatsoever. And I mean, Sasha Banks just won the title not long ago at Hell in a Cell. And I want her to have a good fucking reign with it. She actually defended the title. Now let's even keep that successful defense streak going up until WrestleMania, where Bianca Belair comes in and dethrones the boss. Anyways, Healy, who do you think's gonna win?
Big black cock. So who I
Stop
think's
it.
gonna win this match? I don't know. I mean, Carmella's blonde, so that makes her a bit of a bimbo. Sasha Banks, she's a blue cunt, so I think like she's got the advantage. Also, I have a big black cock, but I think it's going to be Sasha Banks to win this because like she's kind of gay, you know.
But she's married to Mikaze, a man, the wardrobe designer.
Yeah.
And all, but
But here's the thing: Sasha Banks likes a guy. If you like guys, you're gay, so that's
that
why.
makes no sense. That's not how that works, and you know. Oh, whatever. I digress.
Yeah.
Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
Wait, I didn't say who's going to win.
Oh, I thought you said Sasha. My bad.
I have a penis. Sasha Banks is going to win.
Of course. Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
Tell him.
I want Sasha Banks to win.
Yeah, I think Sasha winning. Stop it! Yeah,
Fucking hell, I was Cassidy penis
yeah.
cock.
Stop it! Yeah, I think Sasha winning would make the most sense. Carmella, even though she just returned, there's really not much.
Ow,
And
ow.
stop.
I'm in pain.
You're in pain. I've been in pain for most of this fucking year, man.
I am the fucking Lizard King.
Oh my god. If you're the Lizard King, then I'm the goddamn Pope. Yeah, Sasha Banks makes the most sense to win here. I don't want her to really just lose it like that after a month, but who even knows? They may just swerve us because I swear to God, Vince Russo may still secretly be booking shit for them without us even realizing it. Okay, maybe I'm just joking with that bit, but for real, I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks on this one here to retain. Alright folks, last but certainly not least, we have the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus The Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. God, I love saying it like when the Usos say it. It always has a certain ring to it. In a tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Anyways, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods have gotten the better of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander in two epic championship battles on the Red brand, meaning you've already run this match into the ground twice over, but we're gonna do it because third time's the charm, or so you think. Alexander has found success on his own in recent matchup against Kingston and Woods. How can we further stretch this out? Have the other guys face off the others in various combinations, but his solo swagger has definitely caught the attention of his Hurt Business associates. It will be another clash of styles when the power of positivity take on the no-nonsense culture that MVP has put in place. Will the New Day head into the holidays feeling golden, or will the Hurt Business be stacking titles and profits entering the new year? I can't even be asked to answer that question. Like I said, they've already exhausted this match twice over. And also having Cedric Alexander go up against both Kingston and Woods in singles matches, so they've even further exhausted this matches. WWE really can't build tag team wrestling to save their lives. Even the women's tag match, I feel, had slightly better build than this, but only slightly. In the end, though, there really isn't much. There's no real reason to care about this match because you've already run it twice on Raw. It's not special or anything. And no matter who wins, there's really not many other teams left to face. So, I don't know. I'm kind of dumbfounded. Healy, who do you think's going to win?
Okay, so first of all, I fucking love black people. Second of all, here's the thing. So, I've just sent you a dick pic coffee, so you can have a look at that.
Oh!
Everything's gonna win. I don't know. I mean,
Look at it.
they've been trading wins and losses. If you look at the coffee, you're gay, by the way.
No, that is not a dick pic right now. It's a series of numbers on a board, like you're fucking, like it's the briefcases in Deal or No Deal. Except I don't think there's 26.
Oh yeah, it's a advent calendar I made.
Advent
Anyway,
calendar, huh? Whatever. I indeed digress.
Oh, I
Continue.
just came.
Oh.
Yeah, so they've been trading wins and losses, and honestly, I trust both of them. So who I think's gonna win? My mum's dead. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's got to be that time. I mean, come my ass. I feel like Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, they've got to win the tag titles at some point, right? I mean, wait, I'm gonna see. Good. I feel like Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin have got to win at some point. I mean, if they don't win it here, when are they going to win it?
I don't know.
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh, what are you? Boy, if you don't, right now. Foots and asses, like Red Foreman would always say. Get to the point.
This feels so good.
Stop. What in the flying hell are you doing?
My mum.
Stop! Stop it! I'm gonna get you, I swear. Just...
I think it's going to be the cum business, the her business, the her business.
The hurt business, got it. Steven, who do you... Stop it! Steven.
I think what is good. I can't even say it.
Just tell me who you think's gonna win, god damn it.
Business.
Hurt business. I don't know. It's tough.
She said. That's what she said.
Hey!
My
Phrasing!
nose is coming. My nose is coming.
Hey!
Stop.
That is... Hey!
Oh.
Hey! Phrasing! We're going past phrasing. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I mean, New Day don't really have much else to prove, but they can keep holding those belts to infinity and beyond for all I fucking care, and people are still gonna love them regardless.
Everywhere I go, eating ass world tour. Yan eats ass world tour. Let's fucking go.
You are something else, man. I'm
gonna poop in all the ladies.
Stop! Stop!
Only over waiting. Only over waiting.
I'm going with the hurt business on this
because
one.
I've got a girlfriend. Her name's Carmen and she's beautiful.
Stop it! I'm going with hurt business on this one.
Who become fast?
Shut up! Let's just wrap this up. I think we've gone more off the deep end, and there's no return for any of us. So let's just wrap this shit up. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for us, folks. Quite frankly, yeah, and I accidentally clicked the record button afterwards. So, oops, my mouse is running here. But what are you gonna do, folks? But that's it. Final pay-per-view. You know, YouTube. When I was gonna say give it your all, but because it's the last one, and I'm amped up since I had a peppermint ice mocha from Dunkin' Donuts. But shit, I wasn't expecting to go this fucking far. Holy Christ, guys, I know, I guess most of the card kind of has some lackluster stuff, but it has a couple bright spots to look forward to in the grand scheme of things. It's not an overly long card either, so it's possible. It might not even be that long of a pay-per-view, provided they say stick New Day and Her Business on the pre-show and leave the main card to everything else, so... maybe that might work. I want to thank Heidi, as always, for being here and driving me crazy, by the way. What is it with you today, man?
You know what? You said lackluster card. I say blackluster card. I took a piss earlier. Hashtag Black Lives Bladder. Everybody has a penis. See you later, boys.
I rest my case, folks, and I want to thank Steven, as always, for being here with me.
See ya, guys. Till next time. Hopefully the Royal Rumble, we don't know when it is.
That's probably going to be it. Looking at the pay-per-view calendar... Stop it. Right now, the pay-per-view calendar, there's absolutely nothing, so we're waiting. There's rumors going around... Grrr. Anyways, there's rumors around that it's going to be the 31st for the Rumble, but we're not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. But you know when it's happening.
Anyway, I don't care.
Stop it! Don't! God, well, you end up in fucking San Francisco. Yeah, the whole street. Literally, or the whole damn city. All this disgusting streets. You have people literally crapping in the streets. Like Eric Cartman on Mr. Garrison's desk.
Pizza. I want pizza, but I'm going to throw up if I don't.
All right. Anyways, so we'll see you guys when we see you guys next time. Anyways, this is our last pay-per-view for the year, so just want to say, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus, Happy whatever the hell you celebrate. Could be fucking heartwarming for all I care.
I'll call your family.
Oh God, everybody. What am I doing? What have I done? What is the madness I've created?
Kill families.
Stop!
No.
Stop! Help! Guys, I'm going crazy. We're going crazy. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. All of you. Enough! Okay. Stop it! Garbage day! Goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you all when we hit 2021. Things were rough this year, and 2021 doesn't look to be much any better. So I say this from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to just say this from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other, as Jerry Springer used to say.